For real this time.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been
I really
sleeping
hate
on
this close
the
up.
job. No one is more deserving of a rest.
I do not need to
and
see these
all the
lips
effort in
this
the world
close up,
would
man.
have gone to waste until, well,
Well.
let's just say your hour has come again.
What?
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Alright, I don't know the lines inflection to inflection, but I know it, you know, more than most lines in video games. Anyways, welcome to Half-Life 2. I love this game. It's a lot of fun, and granted, I did technically already do this part of the game last stream. But that was, you know, sort of an alternate take. That was sort of a lead-in to the opening bit of last stream.
Well, I didn't see you get on.
Mm-hmm. You know. I feel like, you know, because that had me just, like, playing through the game, no talking whatsoever. I feel like it was right to just, you know, do this again. I still have the save from last time, so we can do that. But before we actually continue, I gotta clear a few things up. First off, this is not just Half-Life, but we got two things stacked on top of this. We got Half-Life 2 Update, which is sort of like an update of the game with, like, some commentary from the community, some better, you know, textures, all that kind of good stuff. And then on top of that, we also have MMod, which also adds some visual fidelity and all that kind of things, you know, particle effects. But mainly, and the main reason I got this, is for the improved gunplay, which it sort of adds different sort of styles for the weapons, different actual, like, looks for the weapons, stuff like the immersive camera, head bob, just generally, like, a more updated, I suppose, weapon system. I'm not too in the know with the specific details, but, you know, if you've played enough Half-Life 2, or even played it once, you might notice a difference here and there. And I've never actually, I've seen a playthrough with that mod, but I've never done it myself. And I don't think I've ever done a whole playthrough of Update, but I've done most of it. And really, the main reason I was going to get MMod was just for some of the added visual fidelity. But I'm like, you know, I may as well add the added gunplay. It could be fun, just to try out. So that's mainly what's different, because I did change the settings around a little bit, so that... Also be careful when you look at these things, because, you know, bright flash and all that, so, you know, if you don't do well with sudden white flashes, look, I'll try to look away, but, you know. Wait, what? Charlie Brown? Yes, so, I tried to, you know, with the changes with Update and MMod, I didn't try to have it derive too much from Half-Life 2 on, like, a visual level. Just, you know, make it look nice, make it look prettier, to an extent. I still want it to look like Half-Life 2, you know. And, you know, we have the added gunplay. Speaking of which, we've already done this opening section. I want to talk over this, but I mean, we've already been here. That was part 0. Let's have a little bit of fun. You know, it's like, we already know what the business is here. We've seen the story. We're still going to see the story. I have had enough of these for so long. I will try not to actually spoil some of the cooler things that show up in MMod with, like, different weapons and such. Because there are a couple of added weapons for this as well.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
I've had enough of this, man.
so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here
Uh-huh.
in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors.
Wait, he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. Just in case. Oh, I didn't even realize the sprint works in no clip. I thought it just made you faster. I have played too much Gmod. I feel like I'm already, I don't know. I do like this sort of design for the pistol and how Gordon holds it. It's sort of like one of those like gun memes. Like cringe ass nanny baby kind of shit.
You the only ones on that train?
Sure was. Wow, one pop to the head. I thought it took more than that. Maybe that's just because he's a tutorial dude. To go into a bit of further detail with, you know, what I'm doing. This is version 1.3 of MMod, which I believe is the final version for 1.0, or at least, you know, this version, this edition of MMod. Because I think they're going to make, like, a sequel, or, you know, a 2.0, or whatever. Which hopefully will not take 9 years, as they say. So this should hopefully be, you know, what to expect of MMod. At least with, you know, the 1.3 version. Fire in the hole! Oh, there... Oh, he's trying to get me! He's trying to get me! Yeah, come on! Damn it. I got one! Alright. I do want to save a grenade or two for later, so. Nope. Nope. So thinking about this, I probably should be saving. In fact, what are my save options? Quick save, quick save, quick save. F1 and F2. Alright. How I like it. So. Nice. So I think my boy is just stuck here. Sorry, sir. You really had to do that, didn't you? Try me one more time. That's fine. The absolute disrespect in City 17. Hey, I got one too. We're gun buddies. I'll let you live. You got me.
This must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation.
I am a little worried about who I should and shouldn't put shots to, because you never know what might break Half-Life 2. Because to be fair, I'm not supposed to have weapons here. I'm just messing around.
About that beer I owed you.
About that beer I owed you.
Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry
Which
for the
one?
scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes.
Oh, you got a beating quota too.
Middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here. Somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get here.
As long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay.
Hi, Kleiner.
Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking
It's
up
good to
plans.
see you. Can you tell it's me?
And, Gordon, good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before
Wow.
you blow my cover.
It tells... Wait, is that the... Wait a minute, is that the real time?
There's no time to waste here, Gordon. Get a move on.
Alright, well... It's kind of right?
Will you get going?
I don't think it actually tells the time, but this is weird because it kind of looks like it's saying... If that's the shorthand, it's supposed... It looks like it's saying 1:42, which is odd because it's 1:43. I mean, you know, since it's closer to 1, I'm assuming like, you know, 12:43. That is eerily close to what time it is right now. Even though I'm pretty sure it's just a JPEG. Hot damn. Hot damn. I'm taking my suitcase.
Keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Now, I remember last time I went through the segment, or the section, I decided to break this window just to see if I could. Maybe it was a little out of character, but I wanted to see if it could be done, and it could. Alright. Now, I know this isn't like Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I'm not sure if you can do an Episode 1, but, you know, at least for Episode 2, where you can just carry, like, a gnome throughout most of the game. So I'm not going to get too attached to one single prop. However, actually, not even for this opening segment, because, you know, I'm just going to reload my old save so I don't have any weapons. Whoa, 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 hey, you should be dead. You should be dead from that. Oh, bruh. Now, I do feel a little bad about using weapons this early on. But at the same time, I mean, a lot of people are familiar with, like, the weapons of Half-Life 2. Do you know how many people played Gmod? A lot of people played Gmod. Like, we should all be used to this as a society. You're back, huh? Hey man, how you doing? Okay. How about you?
You'll have to wait your turn like everybody else.
You gotta be damn hungry to wait in line for this crap.
Well, wait in line or not. Alright, whatever.
This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires medical thinking and revision.
Hey man,
of genetic
I think we got an alcoholic here, you know.
also requires
Some serious brown bag stuff.
thought that run in direct
I'm just trying to report a prop. The things I do to keep this city nice.
instinct was our mother when we were
All right.
an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years when we hardened our
You know, I know City 17 is supposed to be shitty and all that, and, you know,
and started
post-alien invasion world or whatever, but there's something cozy about this game.
its dark twin.
In a very weird and sad, morbid way. Get out of here.
Reasoning
Maybe it's just because it reminds me of the days that I first played this game, but there's something nice. There's something nice about playing this game. Especially, maybe not especially in City 17, because, well, I mean, there are later parts of this game in City 17, and I'm not too fond of those parts of the game. That didn't go far enough. Nah, they're fine. They're fine. They're just doing like a... Yeah, they're fine. But yeah, I really like City... It's an odd thing, because I really like City 17 at the start of the game. It's like a really good opening part. But at the same time, you know, you come back here later, near the end of the game, and it's not the same. Uh-huh. Also, you can destroy these. It's not gonna do anything. Like, later in the game, it'll, like, you know, disable this gate and you can go through it, but... At least that guy had some sense to him. Like, come on. I'm just looking around. Hang on. I'm not trying to have any bright white flashes go on. We don't need that. Son of a bitch. Whoa, wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, he's alive. I was doing like a test play of this game earlier. I did not see this guy. But yeah, he's alive. Not very well alive considering the blood splatter, but you know, he's doing fine.
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Alright. Let's... I'm not the only one who can hear, like, sounds of children playing here, right? That's probably, like, a known thing about this area, but I don't know. It was just something I think I only noticed, like, when I was doing a little bit of a test playthrough. Nope. No, you know what? No. Give me the gravity gun. We're getting this out of the map. No one needs to see this. This needs to be in no one's vicinity. There we go. Y'all up for a game? It really is just gonna stay on that X, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, man. You guys ever play on one of these things as a kid? I have. I used to like them. I mean, I guess I still do. But I remember I had a bad experience with this because there was like a... I remember... Oh my god. Oh, we were going fast. But I remember, I was like, can't have been more than like 6. We had like a playground next to a postal office. So my mom was going to mail stuff, and then, you know, I would come along and go to the play place. Or, you know, playground. And I would go on these, and, you know, there'd be kids on them, so I would just like join in. Have a little bit of fun on the spinny, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what these are called. But, you know, I would just like hang on to them, spin around. And I remember that day, I think something just happened and I slipped and I ended up, like, falling pretty hard off and bleeding. Not a great day, but a memorable one, I'll give it that. These can kill you. I remember doing stuff around these and always having my hands get really rough because I never built enough calluses. Oh right, the swings must have been blown up when I was messing with the tic-tac-toe. Great. Are you guys ready to see the beauties? The beauties of Half-Life 2? Got these cinder blocks here. We've got a seesaw. And you know what seesaws are good at portraying? Physics. Gravity. The weight of objects. So you have these 2 blocks here. You got the seesaw. And now, you see what happens gravity, weight. I'm not saying Gordon Freeman was actually, he probably does because of the suit. He's not wearing the suit right now. Oh, it's beautiful. 2004 at its finest. Come to think of it, that is kind of a weird thing, how Gordon doesn't have a suit right now, because, like, at the end of Half-Life 1, it's sort of like G-Man lets him have the suit, and he's like, I think you've earned it. And then, meanwhile, you start this game, he doesn't have it. He gets it back, but it's like, I don't know, what, did he, like, give it to Kleiner after he put Gordon in the void, or whatever? I have no quarrel with you. Y'all let me play in peace. Y'all can stay. Alright. Alright? Okay. It's a fun game. I should also mention I am streaming this game also to test, you know, streaming PC games. Because I have a good computer, I just don't know, like, the full capabilities of it. And I figured this would be a good, you know, thing to stream on. And so far, it's been pretty good. I noticed a slight dip here and there. Apparently, I have 214 dropped frames so far. It's not that bad.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
Hell no.
He's one of us.
Look at him down there.
I told you they'd be coming.
I'll
for
stop
us
them.
Next.
You can't say I didn't try. Also, I'm pretty sure I can get past this. No, it doesn't even have physics properties. That does, but I don't think it moves. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I've seen someone try to move this before, and it doesn't end well.
Was that you knocking?
You don't need that.
I didn't even know we still had a door.
I know we're in, like, post-apocalyptic future, or whatever, but you don't need to be drinking. The coffee, you probably could have done with, I have my coffee. Yeah, I mean, I already had my coffee today. I'm sorry, you probably needed that. Probably needed that too, but I mean, come on, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, you're fine. Here, just have a little bit of Chinese food. Get some milk. Don't give me that look, just, you know, treat your body well with this kind of stuff. Don't be drinking. I mean, you know, the coffee was probably fine, but also caffeine's not that great for you, my guy. You're fine.
Watch it, will you?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I think you can get out here with, like, no clip, but I don't think any of the ground has collision. Let me check. Yeah. Some of these things you kind of don't want to check out because it does break the illusion. Because when you're looking from in there, it looks like a full, complete world, and that's the trick of game. That's the trick of, like, game design and all that. But, you know, come over here and it's just like, yep. You start to wonder how the hell you even thought this was real, or could be, like, immersed in it. Oh, there's a floor. So wait, where are those guys have entered in? Right here, except it doesn't have a door. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think we actually... No, because that's too close to the Citadel wall. Who just coughed? What? What the hell? Are there voices in here? No, I think that's all the way back over there, and I'm still hearing it. That's... Yeah, okay. Well, there's nothing over here. Let's just go back. That was fun. Ah, yes. Modern art. A beauty. Yeah, I've dealt with you enough. I'll leave you be. No, I want to see what's in here. Invisible wall. Interesting.
Can't take it anymore.
Everything's gonna be okay.
What are we going to do?
We'll think of something.
I like these two. I'm not sure if these two specifically are like
When is it
the
all
reoccurring
going to
couple, but
end?
Don't worry.
it's nice seeing them.
Please.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'll leave you be.
Watch
I'll bring this
it.
closer to you even, you know? Just have it sitting up. I mean, you're probably gonna get like a power cord or something for it, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Get a lamp, maybe. The lighting will improve. I'm just here to help. Definitely not ruining the bathroom. Yeah, you don't want to go in there. Maybe get a extra chair here and there for a little bit of a four-buddy excursion. Times are rough. Times are rough. Not just in the game, but where I am. We've got to take care of each other. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of rearranging. Look at that. It's already way nicer in here. It's a moldy mattress. Wait, can I pull the radiator off? I can. I mean, I don't think that was connected to anything, so. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me push up this fridge for you. Never mind, that is stuck. I'll tell you what, I'll bring the table into here, hopefully without messing anything up. You know, you don't need a mattress right by the door. That's a little. You don't want to see people. You don't want people to see you sleeping. You know, just like right there. Now you got a twin. Perfect for the two of you. Unless, you know, you're too long to fit on the whole mattress, which I think you are. I know I'm a little long for my bed. And that's a fun thing where half the time I sleep, just to, you know, be comfortable, I have to sleep with my feet off the bed. That's a fun experience, isn't it? That's alright. Well, wait a minute. Now the doors can't. Okay, so let's, yeah, maybe right. Yeah, that should be good. Here, look at that. Got a nice place here. I don't have any grenades, and I was almost tempted, but no. Leave them be.
Attention, residents. Miscount
What's up?
detected in your block.
There's an invisible wall there. I'm not gonna bother.
Your civil protection team. Permit full ration reward. Engaging protection team associated. Reinforcement teams code
There's a whole ass couch here. Oh, look at this couch. This is really nice. Who just throw this out? Come on, I can almost get up here without even, like, no clipping or whatever. Just let me in. Alright.
Hey, you!
I'll get there. Hang on. I try to block the horde. There we go.
Head for the roof.
No, no, you weren't supposed. Nah, you know, I'm gonna save him. Whatever. This doesn't hurt me. Oh, this TV is just. This TV wasn't even on. Alright. Hang on, I got just the thing for you. Look at those people cowering in fear. As if nothing. As if this is just a normal thing. What is this? Cyberpunk 2077? That's an easy one. I'm sorry. What's happening? What's happening? What am I missing?
Residential block. Assume your inspection positions. Citizen notice.
I see.
Failure will result in permanent or
I don't think you can actually run until you get the suit. Which feels weird. I guess it's because when you hold Alt or whatever, you can just do like a walk speed, and then you've got your regular speed, so maybe this is walking, this is running for Gordon, and this is running with the suit. Ah, shit. A little bit of a sneak preview at some of the gunplay. As if, you know, I haven't been shooting enough. What are you trying to tell me? What? Oh, I'm coming for you. Ah, sorry. At the very least, we did get him. I mean, I should have some of the weapons. Hero still got them. Good old crossbow. I love the crossbow in this game. But I'll talk more about it when we actually get there. Oh, okay, so the gunship shoots at you. Or, no, he does. Ah, shit. Alright, so what actually shoots at me during this segment? Is it can't be just the three, him and the other two guards, right? It's really just the three guys. That feels weird because I remember like getting like a good amount of shots going on here, but yeah, it's just three guys. Also, this is a nice looking environment. I don't know. Nice looking part of the town. Maybe I just like the look of like power adapters and all that. And of course I can't hit the guys here because that's part of the story. Are these the pink cans that... Yes, they are. No, no.
Over here! No, you don't.
Dr. Freeman, I presume. I better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
I still haven't played Half-Life Alyx yet.
Dr. Kleiner said
Because I don't have a VR set. And I really want one.
I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
Although I'll admit, like, half the reason I want one is, like, pretty much Half-Life Alyx. Just because I really like Half-Life. And that game looks really fun.
I'm Alex Vance.
Mm-hmm.
My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
The other half of the reason for, you know, VR is probably just like everything else. Like a good chunk of that would probably be Beat Saber, though. Just because Beat Saber looks really fun.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started. Through here.
Gotta make sure no one finds this. Now, one thing that you should expect from this playthrough is me messing around with a lot of props. Because unfortunately, that's just what I like to do in Half-Life 2. No one will ever find this secret hidden base. Absolutely no signs pointing to it. Mm-hmm. Definitely not the gunshots. No. That just means there's whatever.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
Yes, Red Letter Day. We've been here. Hey, the barrel's already here. It's like that.
Come on, Gordon. We've been helping people escape the city on foot.
Uh-huh.
It's a dangerous route to my father's
Mm-hmm.
lab, through the old canals.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's doing a little bit of a CS:GO wobble.
Finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink. And by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna mess around a little in here. I think we can get an achievement for breaking this thing. One unfortunate thing with how I'm recording or capturing this game is I can't show when I get achievements. I did technically get an achievement back during the first stream of this for when I picked up the can. And you can get another one for breaking the teleporter. Not yet.
Even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake.
Let's see if I can get it before we get to the point we are at before.
Very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense.
Go.
Your talents
Go in.
surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Bonnie. This
Go on. Go, 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 go.
will inaugurate the new teleport.
Alright, well, we've officially hit the point where we were at the last stream, so there's no reason for me to have these weapons anymore. Really, never was, but I just want to have a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and load my old save file, if we still have it. Should be right here. Why is this in like a weird 3D aspect? Oh well.
We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double
Also, I think I don't have subtitles on. No, I do.
transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time?
And I can't run anymore.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing.
I also
to
can't
be
walk.
nervous about.
Well, wait a minute. Now I also
Major
can't walk
strike
while using Alt
instead.
now.
Major strike.
What cat?
We don't talk about the cat.
Since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my shit, but okay.
I guess that would explain it, you know. Having Gordon be undercover, so to say. So that, you know, we don't immediately get... Oh,
Get it off me!
Lamar.
Lamar, there you
I
are.
thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless.
She's
The
adorable.
worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head fruitlessly.
Nope.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile.
I forgot to grab boxes to see how she climbs in there.
It'll be another
Oh well.
week before
animal person.
Would y'all take a head crab as a pet? Like, if it didn't have any risk of, like, taking you over and zombifying you, wouldn't you get a head crab as a pet? I know there's people out there who would. Would I? No. I mean, what do you even feed it? Flesh, probably. But, like, what flesh? My flesh? That's something I should think about. But anyways, yeah, that would probably, the whole, you know, being in, like, civil uniforms and being, like, sort of blended in to everyone else would sort of make sense as to why we don't have the suit. But then also, why would, it's like they would have known the suit was here, so, like, when was it placed? I guess, I don't know. No, we're gonna break this thing. Come on. Come on. Still? There's a whole ass 4x3 computer monitor in here. You know how heavy these things can get? I am testing things, Kleiner. I'm sure you realize how important that is. Especially with all this paper you're wasting. Do you know how much graph paper this is? I mean, I know you're putting it in a recycling bin, but look around. You really think there's any recycling going on?
If Dr. Kleiner says you should wear that thing, you should wear it.
I will. Just give me a minute. I mean, there's probably, you know, some type of recycling going on, but not the kind we should be thinking about. Come on. How is this fucking thing still not broken? Trust me, no, Kleiner, this is like one of those RPG things where it's like, we only have so long to save the world, and you can just fucking faff around all day. I've played, you know, sort of like a Breath of the Wild thing. You ever play Breath of the Wild? I'm sure you have.
Let's get a move on.
They have a lot of dialogue for this, don't they? Box.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
We're breaking this teleporter.
Dr. Kleiner says you should wear that thing, you should wear it.
Just stay on there. We're almost there. Okay. Mother. Okay. We got a couple more shots.
Get your suit on, Gordon.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's just get the suit. I don't want to think about the teleporter. Good old Half-Life 1 music.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove.
I'll admit, I thought the game froze for a bit. I don't remember the pause of dialogue being that long.
Now let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
It's pretty much the same.
We don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall. I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine.
You've only got 25 armor in here?
Wherever they patrol.
Alright. On rations, I guess. The Mark V hazardous environmental suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Hey, it's the same thing, but only up till there, and then it's all blurred out. But hey, you know, that's a nice attention to detail there.
Well, come on. Dr. Kleiner's waiting.
Ah, yes, I believe I've used some of this in my chemistry class or two, like pH values and all that. That's what's going on here, right?
You coming?
Believe it or not, this is actually the coolant system I have running in my computer. That's why I'm able to run this game and stream it, you know, like I am. I just have like 2 giant liquid tubes running in my room. like 2 bongos attached to each other, like the DK bongos. It's kind of beautiful. Is there anything in here I want to keep? Well, this is always fun to toss around. This is actually one of my favorite, like, regular props without, like, the fizz gun. It's just fun to toss to people. I'll bring the cactus, why not? But anyways, before we continue on, I do want to mention fucking ladder physics in this game. I do want to mention one more thing with MMod, and is that it gives you the option to have the flashlight separate from the suit power or like running, because for whatever reason in Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, or at least I think it was also Episode 1. I'm pretty sure it was. They have the flashlight power and like your run energy to the same like stamina or power bar. Never understood that. Maybe it was like a suit power thing. I don't know. But in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, they were like, these should probably be separate. So that's what this system's like, and how it's implemented. Speaking of which, and just in case I didn't show it off before, here's my visual settings for MMod, gameplay settings, particle effects, all that kind of good stuff. I might make a change or two here and there, but this is like mostly what I have. But yeah. I try to keep, you know, some things normal, but also get some of the gameplay changes of MMod. But the flashlight thing I just like, just because having the balance between running and a flashlight, especially in like long parts of dark areas, it's just, I don't know. It's like they changed it on later, so may as well keep it. This looks like a Dead Space helmet almost. Wait. Take the cactus with you. It's not. No, it's not on the platform.
Are you there? Yes, Eli.
Eli.
Bit of a hold up on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is.
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Oh, you know, I should have brought boxes so I could have gotten up decliner.
Then let's do
Maybe I could still get up there.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to...
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Conditions could hardly be more ideal. That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in
Just don't worry about it.
2, 1. So.
You're gonna be okay.
What now?
You're gonna be okay.
Doctor, the plug.
Dear me, you're right. Gordon, would you mind?
Mind what?
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
You're really gonna make me do more work, huh? Well, I'm trying to platform.
Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, sudden bright flashes. Sorry. Damn it.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
My
Hey,
relief is almost palpable.
Wait, can I just go on top of these?
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are.
I
Speak to you
plugged
again
in a
few
plug
minutes.
and flipped a switch.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All
Okay,
right,
okay, okay.
Your turn.
Security guard.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position,
Have your fun.
we'll send
Although really, yeah, that's exactly what it feels like when you're at like an older relative's house. And they call you a tech wizard for just like swapping the input.
Once you're safely ensconced in the transmitter,
I didn't
we
like that
begin.
sound. Wait, could I maybe...
We can't continue until you're
Why were there like sloppy meat noises coming from Barney's head?
Gordon, get a move on.
Hush. I'm working. You need to explain. What hair products are you using? I'm looking at your head right now, and
I
this
don't
is
blame
just
you
like
for
a
hesitating,
mush.
But if we're gonna do this thing, then let's just get through it.
Disgusting. Yes!
Once you are safely ensconced in the transmitter, we
Ensconced.
can
That's a new word for me. Hey, Eli, how you doing? I'm here with my good friend, Dr.
I
Kleiner.
don't blame you for hesitating, but if we're gonna do this thing, then let's just get through it.
He's had worse days. I will give him that. And we are going to have some
We
fun
can't continue until you're in the teleport chamber, Gordon.
in the lab. Who needs to prop stack when you can just parkour?
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence.
The hell? What is it? It's your man, the freaking headhopper. Come on, heavy, look out!
There he goes.
Is Lamar with him? Forget about that thing.
Coming through, Dad.
What's going on?
I'm not
Help
sure.
me.
It seems to be
Help
some
me.
kind of
Help!
interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
Go.
How did you
Go.
get in here?
I can move slightly. We need to go. So why does this actually happen?
Don't worry, Gordon.
It's just game shenanigans. In reality.
All but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
For the record, if you kill Dr. Breen there for whatever reason, you'll just be stuck there in like heavy slow-mo.
He didn't come through.
And you'll have to restart the game.
Behind you. Shut it.
That's from a first-hand experience, by the way.
You must get out of here. Get down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Also, I shouldn't activate SV cheats anymore. I'm pretty sure we're put into a different location. Like, this is not, like, right next to where we were teleported. I think this is another spot on the map. I could be wrong about that, though. I'm not gonna check that right now, because I don't want to... Again, I don't want to turn SV cheats on, because it's gonna be too much power for me. But yes. Yeah, that's right. Piss off. We got one. Huh. Well, good for us. Alright. Actually, I might as well take the barrel. This should help us for later. So, yeah, we've done the whole, you know, opening segment of the game. So now the gameplay is really going to start. And now I can actually talk. Because once we get our first weapon over here, we're not really going to have a lot of dialogue. Not too much. But I'm fine with that. Try to prop stack my way up to meet our friend. I know what I'm doing. Somewhat. Well. We got one reload. Two reloads. Wait, this still isn't high enough? Really?
Hey, Gordon.
Hey, Bernie.
The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get
Certainly
out of
is
City
moving.
17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa.
Ooh.
Good luck out there, buddy.
Except I didn't, because I took this to Zen, but, you know. Who cares? We got a crowbar, which is, for some reason, the main weapon of this franchise. I know why it is. Although it wasn't in Half-Life Alyx, because I think they just didn't figure it out. I think it's, like, in the files of Half-Life Alyx, but... And it technically does work, but they're like, this is a little too awkward to have the main game. Let's just not use it. Which is a shame, because, I don't know, it seemed, like, functional enough, and, like, you know, the fans were doing a decent job of implementing it in the game. It would have, I think it would have been fun, you know. Especially when you have other similar VR games like Boneworks. Ah, sorry. A good 5 hits should take these things out. Maybe 4 hits. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Decent amount of gunfire. This is also when we start to get some of the soundtrack. Which, I'll, you know, once we get past this segment, I'll go into the music of this game a little bit. But... Oh. Oh. Train. You know, I know some people were kind of bugged about Half-Life Alyx. You know, the first actual Half-Life game being, like, VR exclusive. I know some people are bugged about that, but I think it fits with the series, you know. It's supposed to be, like, this sort of, you know, pushing boundaries sort of series. To you know, push... To further, like, technological stuff in gameplay or whatever. I think it does a good job of that. Like, you know, it's the point. And it's still really good, like... We need good games to actually, like, get people invested in VR, because there's not that much out there. But then you got stuff like Half-Life Alyx, which, like, really actually, like, makes having VR worth it. And that's cool. And, you know, besides, it's not, like, a main game. I mean, it kind of is. But it's not, like, it's not Half-Life 3. People were calling it... Some people call it Half-Life 3 or whatever. But, like, it's not... Well, I tried to save her. Ooh. Ooh.
They'll be looking for you now. You better run. There's nothing else you can do here.
Now here's a neat feature of MMod. We actually get the stun stick. It's just like a, you know, I didn't mean to save there. It's just like a sort of different sort of variation of the crowbar. Kind of like how opposing force had like the knife or the wrench. It's not really like a big thing, but it's kind of cool. It works. I probably won't be using it that much, but you know, it's a fun thing to have. I still love this pistol thing. And another thing with that mod too, if you have a full clip and you press the reload button, you'll do like a little bit of a gun flare. I think you got like 2 per gun. But there's also, you know, different reload animations and just general different gunplay. Like if I press mouse 4 here, we can sort of do like a aiming. I forget what it's called. It is called... Iron Sights mode, yes. Which I think sort of changes how the gun aims a little bit. So like this is normal, this is Iron Sight. There's more changes to how MMod, you know, deals with the game, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's not like I could properly express everything with the 9mm pistol. And there's a bunch of different changes you can make to how it... That body rolled. There's a bunch of different changes to how you can make the gunplay work. Like, you can make it so you slow down while using Iron Sights mode, or just, you know, normally walking. But I think the slowdown, you know, the slowing down kind of helps balance it out a little bit. Makes it feel a little different, so I'm keeping that. Or like a light look at the gun there. It's kind of like the TF2 weapon inspections that they added. Speaking of TF2, I was actually playing that last night because haven't had a lot of good TF2 sessions lately, mainly just because I haven't been playing TF2 because I was working on the video I was making. And I told myself, no playing TF2, because if I do, I'm not going to get a lot of work done. Which, you know, and then I got back to TF2 so I could actually play the holiday maps. It was a good time. I don't need to use the barrels, right? Aw, that is nice. The pistol actually feels good in this game, in this mod. Wow. I mean, it's still the pistol, but, you know. Oh, you're not getting away from me? Alright, enough of this. Go. Go. A little disappointing that you can't use iron sights with the crowbar. I mean, this is probably... I mean, it's probably made of iron. So it's a, you know... It'd be a nice touch, I think. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Right. Yeah, ammo. I completely forgot I had that, you know... that average, normal thing of shooters. Ammo. Right. Well, there we go. The hell shoot me? They knew the risks. So it's worth it to destroy these guys. They don't actually hurt you, they just like blind you slightly. And it's annoying. Ammo. And health. One shot. Probably had some residue from the explosion on him. But yeah, going back to TF2, I was playing, you know, I was playing some of that, and my first session back with the game was fantastic. You know, just like one of those, oh man, I miss TF2. And just like have a good time, we're just doing well and enjoying some of the new maps. It was a good time. And then the second session I played, which is yesterday, they just respawn, don't they? Whatever. The second session I did yesterday, it was just one of those times where you're always on the team that's getting rolled, or, you know, you're just dealing with bots, and it's just, you know, wasn't a great session. But, you know, it just happens sometimes with TF2. You just don't get those great sessions. Take the good with the bad. I mean, even when you get sessions like that, and with the state of the game it is, it doesn't matter to me because I always go back to it just because fucking TF2, man. Whoop. I guess I'll talk about the soundtrack after this song. I'll try not to use iron sights too much as to not abuse it, but you know, I want to get some good use out of it too. Well done. Alright. I'll get to him when I get to him. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Oh, my aim. Oh, there's like 3 other guys. Alright, just go. Go, 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 go. See, when you see me swapping weapons like this, you know I'm really getting into like a source shooter mood. Probably shouldn't have taken that health pack, but oh well. I got a first aid thing here. Oh, they got him there too? Alright. There is also an option in MMod for improved AI, or not. Well, I mean, I think that's just a part of the mod, but they have like a. If I can just show it off here. They have combine better aim, which I thought about using because I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's a gameplay improvement. It can make the game better, and I tried it off, and it kicked my ass. So I'm not sure if I want that because I don't know. I kind of save scum with this game, and I want to try to wean off that, or wean off that, whatever. Wean, good band. Love the mollusk. white pepper. But, you know, I don't want to save scum too much for this playthrough, and, I mean, I am saving a bunch, but that's less me being overly cautious and more just how I am. Like, I've been playing Ultra Sun and, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and I've been saving a lot in that game just to, you know, be safe. Speaking of that game, I'm not going to talk about Ultra Sun and Moon too much here, because I'm planning on doing Pokemon stuff Saturday, but, I got stuck on there for some reason. So, I did, like, most of the 4th island yesterday, and I even got to, like, the altar with, like, Ultra Necrozma and all that. So I actually fought Ultra Necrozma. I heard horror stories about, how hard he was, and then I beat him on the first try. And I only had, like, mid-50s Pokemon. I mean, granted, 2 of them had Sucker Punch. But, you know. There's supposed to be a ladder, like, over here, right? Alright. That's fine and all, but we can just prop our way up here. Well, it's, you know, Half-Life 2 is a great game and all, but where's the fun in it if you're not going to abuse some of the physics sometimes? There we go.
Good God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the free man. The combine
The free man.
reckoning has come.
Look.
Yeah, weird thing in this game, the Vortigaunts are actually, like,
Main station's right around the corner.
good
They'll
people
get you
now.
started on the right
Or not people, but you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend
Apparently they were
Joel
enslaved in the first game, and now they're, like, worshipping Freeman. They're nice. Thank you.
That is all we can spare.
Be careful now. We really can't afford to get noticed. So
Now this kind of thing,
down here, it's bad
a little bit jarring for me, because it's like, oh hey, alien creature. Because, you know, I played Half-Life 2 back in the day. My first exposure to the franchise. But I didn't play Half-Life 1 first. There's an invisible wall here, and that upsets me, because I want to mess with the TV. Maybe I shouldn't. But, you know, I didn't play Half-Life 1 or have any of that. I just went straight into Half-Life 2 after watching a live stream of it. Back in, like, 2014, maybe? It's been a while. So, I imagine how jarring it must have been for when this game came out and, like, Vortigaunts were just, like, instead of regular enemies, just, like, helping you out and talking. Probably would have been cool. I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable of how things were in the shift from Half-Life 1 to 2, since I've only played Half-Life 1 once, haven't really gone back to it. It's a nice game, it's a cozy game, but it's not my exact cup of tea, whereas Half-Life 2 hits the spot for me, personally. But I mean, Half-Life 1's still a great game. You can do that in Half-Life 2, though, and that, you know... Oh, now I feel bad. I like birds. Why did I do that? I'm so sorry. Get the barnacles from Half-Life 1. What? The hell? Oh, I think he's just, like, not picking up the skull, but he's, like, rejecting it because he's already eaten it. Or something. That's weird. And somehow the skull hits me! Alright. Cool. Thanks, Half-Life 2. Good game. Oh, we need help, folks. Yep. Help them. Yeah, anyways, let me, before I talk about the soundtrack, let me finish my Ultra Sun and Moon thing. I'm still having a good time with the game, it's just, yeah, I'm starting to see more of the changes that were made from the original version, and, boy, not a big fan. But, you know, it's still a good game, I'm still enjoying my time with it. Wait a minute, were there supposed to be 2 guys here? Wait a minute, did I accidentally duplicate NPCs? Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be that close to me. I think I accidentally duplicated NPCs somehow. What the hell? Nope. No, no, no. Shit. Well. Yay. Die. Maybe I just need to rush them. Rush B. Fuck. Oh. I wasn't holding crouch. Just go up there. I got him. Imminent. I'm just gonna reload that. I don't mind being a little safe scummy when it comes to just like dumb shit I'm going to do like this. Ah! Alright, that somehow worked. I'll take it. I think I can actually jump on here by just sort of parkouring my way up. Yeah, look at that. We just skipped a whole section. Too much of a section. In fact, I just loaded enemies. Nope. We're doing it right, damn it. Suppose this is Station 8. I'm just trying to enjoy the dialogue, man.
Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhacks. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhacks.
I think the game's a little more immersive without subtitles, but also, you know, it's good to have them for when you can't hear stuff and it's kind of hard to understand. I think subtitles are just always a good thing to have on, but, you know. I think I think it can also take away from the experience a little, but I think it also just makes it a little more accessible to everyone, so, you know, I like having them on. Alright, time to use this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the white flashes. Absolutely worth it to waste pistol ammo on those guys. Woo. Ah! Can I take this? I think I could take that. Please tell me I'm not back at the exploding barrel. Okay, cool. I just want to show off another feature of MMod while I still can. And I can't do that while this thing is destroyed. So don't mind redoing this, because it's a fun segment. If I press the right button... There we go, and we can actually take this thing before it gets destroyed. Oh, that's in weapon 3. But yeah, we just get like an absolute fucking tank gun for our arsenal now. That's a fun thing. Ooh. There's still more? So anyway, I should talk about the soundtrack like I talked about earlier with Half-Life 2. Yes. So, the music in Half-Life 2 is good. I think. Let me explain, because the funny thing is, I usually play this game without the soundtrack on. Which I know is blasphemous. Because it's good soundtrack, and it's like, you know, it's iconic, but... The thing I've had about, you know, Half-Life 2 is that, you know, you can go long stretches of the game without any music, so it's like... I'll just kind of play my own music, you know, like the fucking Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack and shit. I don't think I can get this in the achievement for it without actually, like, taking damage. Oh well. So yeah, I would just leave it, and then when the regular soundtrack would come on, I'm like, well, I kind of want to keep listening to music I'm listening to, so I'm just gonna mute this. So I would almost always play this game with the muted soundtrack. Which is a shame, because I hear more of the soundtrack, you know, just like, throughout my life. And it's like, this is good. Why did I turn this off? I mean, granted, when I originally played this game, I was not nearly into music as much as I was now. Skull. Skull. Come out the barnacle. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I was going to take the cactus, but I left it back at... Right? Because I don't think you can actually take props with you until you actually get, like, teleported out of Kleiner's lab. And then you can keep it for some extended amount of time. I think up until, like, you're exiting Nova Prospect. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, so, you know, the soundtrack of this game is really good. And I'm actually going to listen to it this time while we play the game.
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Next time I stream, and I have an image for it, I'm gonna show you what this image of Gordon holding the gun reminds me of. Because it's almost uncanny. At least in my mind. Foot. See, here's the benefit of the subtitles. Well, one, you can hear it, you can hear the dialogue and understand it over when I'm talking, but two, you can actually understand this gibberish. Not that it means anything. Oh! I didn't think they'd see me. You're definitely gonna do something over there. No. Just go down. I'm pretty sure I've seen those barrels, but it's fine. I can still get... I'm pretty sure I can still get her from barrels over here. And I somehow ended up in the exact right spot. Let's go. One, yeah. Unfortunately, although the flashlight's separate from the power, sprint and breathing is still tied to the same thing. Which I suppose makes sense, because you know, it's sort of like a breath thing, you know. You run when you have breath, and then when you can't run anymore, you're out of breath. Kind of like with breathing, you know. I don't know, it makes more sense than, like, say, Mario 64. I'm ragging on Mario 64 again, aren't I? Where, you know, you can just, like, revive health by going above water, because the health and the breath meter are the same. How the hell am I playing Half-Life 2 and I'm still complaining about 64? Alright. If you want to play that way, well, play that way. Save. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing that saved icon a lot. Not to say that we'll be reloading from the save points, but I'm a very cautious and paranoid man. And it probably is not going to help them. We're going to be playing Pikmin after this. Because Pikmin also makes me a very cautious and paranoid man. Using some of my scout skills. I remember watching people play this part, and some of them get like tripped up here because they don't know where to go, because they can't actually see that the passageway is right here. It's funny, but I also feel a little bad. This is something I'm not gonna feel bad for, though. Check this out. 2 shots to a explosive barrel will make it light on fire, which makes it wait a little bit to explode. And there we go. I should have grabbed another one. Oh well. Look at all that. Have you ever seen anything more disgusting? Oh god. Oh! I just thought, ugh. You ever got those moments where you're like seeing something in the game and you're like, oh, you kind of like envision yourself there in real life and like see how this would actually be? I'm getting that right now, and disgusting. Okay. They don't even know I'm here. They're just throwing barrels in the water just to do it. Let's see how it is. I mean, how else are you gonna have fun in City 17? Just blow shit up. Ah, there were more. Oh, there's a ladder. That's not a ladder, that's just a slightly darker grate. Wait, so much. There's the ladder. Alright. I'm just gonna rush it. I'm just gonna fucking go. Oh, I'm gonna Indian breathe. We do not need to worry about damage. We just need to go. I could take them all out, but oh. That helps. That helps a lot. Ah, well, as much as I like restarting, sometimes I'm just gonna be taking damage. And that's okay. Sometimes they don't do so hot. Sometimes they're low on health. It happens. I actually really like this part of Half-Life 2. Honestly, there's a lot of this game I do really, really like. I would say really, I mean, you know, the opening, you know, is a little slow, but, you know, it's used to build the world and sort of get you familiar with the characters and introduce you. So it's good for that. So I like it there that way. Who's shooting me now? Okay. And then after you get to that, you know, you've got like this City 17 section where just like in a shootout, or like going through the city, trying to get out. There's some solid gunplay and stuff. And I would say up until here to like... It's a long stretch of the game, which I just really fucking enjoy. I'll say when I think the game starts to dip in quality, or less quality, but more so when I start to... It starts to lose me a bit. We'll get there when we get there, but it'll take a good few hours till we get there. Again, there's a lot of this game I really like. But I would say generally the first half of this game is like... Mwah, so good. Love Half-Life 2. The majority of it. Jumping on this thing can be weird sometimes. From over there? Okay. But yeah, jumping on this thing can be weird because it's like... It's sort of like shaky with the... Yeah, because like even with all those cinder blocks, it's still... I see. Saw. I don't think I'll have the ammo to waste on that. Oh well. But yeah, it's a weird thing to jump on this thing, so sometimes you just gotta like hope you actually get it right. Platforming in this game isn't amazing, but you know, it gets the job done with all the physics and prop stuff. It can be a lot of fun, but you know. So Mario 64. I mean, that is true. I do enjoy moving and, you know. 64 is a good game. I gotta stop trashing on it. Alright. You hear that sound, you just gotta hide. Go, go! How the hell did I get through that without taking any damage? Holy shit. Nice. That was the smoothest I've ever gone through there. Give me a hug, man. Even his shoes got charcoaled. And what happened to this man? Woman, I don't know. There's too much rib cage here for me to decide that. Yeah, that's... Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's... You know, that's always fun to deal with. Also, remember this part where, you know, there's just we're in a nice, like, little alcove. Nice, I say. There's some health here. Nothing dangerous. Remember this. Oh, I forgot there was more than... Alright. Well, that works for us. No, you know what? No. And then we can just save that for here. Oh, that's going to hit us, isn't it? Fuck. Alright. Whatever works. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Close the door! I got through that without even getting hit by the helicopter. I'm happy about that. Full on pistol ammo. Ba-ba. Full on pistol pistol ammo. Talk right, please. Just talk right. Alright. Anyways. I think it's a good place to stop for now. Because I only have so much time streaming a day. I did start pretty much as late as I could. And I want to get some decent Pikmin going on, so that's gonna be it for Half-Life 2 Update+MMod and the likes for now. I love Half-Life 2. I'm having a really good time playing it so far. And now that we're getting into the meat of the game, I'm really starting to get the flow with it. And I hope that you also enjoy it too. I hope that you also enjoy Pikmin 3, because that's what we've got coming up. So just stay tuned for that, and I'll get some Pikmin 3 Deluxe set up. Back in a minute.